problem whatsoever. You can make a case.
Oh, man.
Outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at US Bank
It's still my
Stadium
fucking
in the
ashtray.
Twin Cities. It can certainly get loud
PRS.
inside this building. And just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. A first carry here for Kane Nwangu. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. At the 24-yard line. Mon now off of play action. Flushed out right.
That's
caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. Touchdown, Vikings. He can definitely motor. He shows off the wheels there after the catch as he's able to shake free.
You gotta put that. Come on, dude.
You immediately begin talking about them rumbling down the field, but to me, he was pretty well gliding downfield there. Very athletic for a big man, and he takes this one all the way to pay dirt.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They go back to Carson here on second. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 27-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. On third down, Wilson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Chad Surratt. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 33. Oh, no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drop.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, they certainly can't. Firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Second and 10. Handoff here to Nwangu. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle.
Bro, what are y'all doing out there?
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He got 20.
Niggas gotta make plays, bro.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Bond looks to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Why can't I see this
I think that was
shit?
good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the give is Nwangu. And he'll go down at the 28. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Off the play fake, Mon. That's going to be
Boy!
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
All right.
They'll look to run with Nwangu. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And they'll run again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all, 3rd and goal. Mon going to throw it. Flush to his right. Touchdown! That's caught. Herb Smith Jr. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Here's Wilson. And this will go to Carson out wide. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And, Charles, you know, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's got Smith here. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And Viking fans always remember that Kyle Rudolph held down the tight end position for the better part of a decade. But Irv Smith was drafted in the 2nd round in 2019 as his eventual replacement. And that time is now. A 1st down catch there for Smith.
And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Carlos Dunlap, the one who got in there to make the stop behind the line. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Nwangu. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts this down to a 3rd and about 5. Here's Mon. They'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield. And he will have the Vikings first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mon. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught on the right side at Smith. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down.
I need to stop in the top. Our offense is bullshit.
And they go play action here. Mon. Looking long for Westbrook. And this is...
Why can I not see where the fucking ball is at, bro?
Keeping the toes inbounds there. It's a gain of 34.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Oh.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Trey Brown there on the stop.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. Handoff right side to Nwangu. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Mon looks to throw on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is...
Bro, what the fuck is going on where my niggas cannot... Like, what is going on?
But could not hang on. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Mon.
Bro!
The end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Joseph now to have the PAT. And it is now 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now it's Wilson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Wilson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. 7 yards to pick up there. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And Myers able to knock it through, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. That's taken in by Eskridge, complete. And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. He'll wind up losing 3.
That was terrible.
It's 3rd down. Wilson. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Bro,
It's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 48, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Like, can I not make a play on the ball?
He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down, here's Nwangu. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Bond out of the shotgun. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. 21 yards there on third down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Running lanes.